Guys, I've been doing this for a hell of a long time, and I've told you many, many times along the way that the key to being successful and doing this as a gambler, not just as a handicapper, but as a gambler, is that you've got to go into it knowing that there's going to be ups and there's going to be downs, and your ability to ride through that mentally and emotionally, not letting it wear on you, not letting it affect how you handicap the games and how you're wagering on them. You can't be suicidal. You can't be finding yourself on the edge with the window closed behind you with nowhere else to go after every loss. You've got to go into this knowing that there's going to be ups and downs, and nobody wins every single day, but what you're looking to do is turn a profit over the long haul. 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, because I updated you every single day on this video report, I couldn't buy a win. I mean, I was losing games in every possible fashion, okay? I just couldn't find a win. How many times have I told you that, ultimately streaks will more often turn positive and go more in your favor, and goodwill and karma will go more in your favor than not, it seems to me, over the long term. However, when you're in the middle of one of those losing streaks, you can't even see the forest through the trees. You can't see it. It just doesn't happen. But I know better. It doesn't make the losing any better, any easier, but I do know there's always an outcome. There's always a positive outcome, and there's definitely a door open at the other end of the tunnel. Now, suddenly, can't lose. I mean, just on a nice little roll here, just cannot lose. Yesterday, cashing in, of course, with a 10-dime winner on the Orioles. I mean, there were the Orioles last night, jumping out to the early lead, and then they give up a grand slam to Jay Bruce in the top of the 8th inning, but they hold on through the couple of rain delays for the 5-4 win, which matched a 10-dime winner that I had on the Cardinals on Labor Day Monday, which you got for $19, which matched a 10-dime winner that I gave you on Baylor on Sunday, which you got for $19, which matched a 10-dime winner on Auburn over Arkansas when I was one of only 2 handicappers here to turn a profit on Saturday in college football. And now suddenly 10 out of 13 winning days, and 6-2 in football over the past couple of weeks, including hitting 3 out of 4 in college to start the season. Again, it's all cyclical in this business, but it's your ability to remain even keel that will ultimately, I think, do more for you to put you on a winning path than anything else. Again, you just can't get too high and you can't get too low. I mean, there have been handicappers in this business, I swear to God, who, they lose a few games and the woe is me. I get these phone calls and, my father used to be president of a labor union. He said some days he had to go in and it felt like he was turning his collar around to hear confessions. I mean, that's how it is with some of these guys over the years. Most of them, thank God, almost all of them, in fact, are no longer with this company. I couldn't deal with that because, again, if you don't have the mental fortitude to be able to put up and acknowledge the fact in advance that you're going to lose sometimes, then you can't be a gambler. You just can't be doing it, and you know that as well as I do. So here's the deal. I've got another 10-dime cheap chalk going tonight as I look for, winning day number 11 out of 14 and a 5th straight 10-dime winner in 5 days. But let's talk instead about Brad. Let's talk about Matt Rivers instead. Matt Rivers yesterday came out with the biggest baseball play of his career. First ever 750,000 star release. I saw that play come out, and again, I believe that you don't have to spend big money to make big money, so I immediately made that play the big discounted play yesterday. You saved $65. You got it for just $34, and he delivered an easy winner for you, the Cubs, 7-1 over the Milwaukee Brewers. Well, he's pressing it. He's coming back again with a play just as big today, second ever 750,000 star baseball release, and you save more than half off the regular price. You save $60 by using coupon code SAVE60. SAVE60. All your other promos and all that other kind of good stuff, that'll be over on the homepage by 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Anyway, let's get to your free selection, right? Your freebie tonight, I am going to go with, and I kind of battled this one going back and forth, but I'll tell you what. I'm going to come right back and take the Orioles again, even though you have to lay the 160. Now, twice in the past 4 days, I've given you 160, 155 favorites in baseball and told you to play them straight up, and they delivered as wins instead of using them on the money line. And I think you do the same thing with the Orioles here in this one. They're on a very nice roll. I know. I used them last night. Miguel Gonzalez is going for them today. He's allowed 2 or fewer runs in 7 of his last 8 starts. And in that stretch, he has a 2.33 earned run average. Now, the Reds are giving Dylan Axelrod, a guy they acquired from the White Sox, I think it was earlier this season, the start in this particular contest. And he's pitched well. in 2 limited starts for them so far. But, I can't get that excited about Dylan Axelrod, to be honest with you. I like the Orioles instead, especially when you consider the Reds have lost 14 of their last 20, when you consider the Reds are 13 games under 500, which is 15 wins total since the All-Star break. And meanwhile, the Orioles, currently on their homestand, let's see, they're 7-2 on this current homestand. They've won 23 of their last 30 at home since the end of June. And again, the Reds have lost 9 of their last 11 on the road. So I'm going to go with Baltimore minus $1.60 in that one. That's your free pick. Good luck, everybody. I'll catch you again on Thursday when we got a little NFL action going for us.